Es ist möglich. Ich bin so schlecht damit.
Bist du schon am Filmen?
Ja.
Nein, du musst nochmal machen.
Aber
Du musst uns vorwarnen. Nein, das geht nicht. Mach nochmal.
ja. Daniela, guck mal.
Ja. Super.
A great coffee device at Alexandra's place. Of course, it's heat resistant, but it's like a percolator. And the coffee was really nice. First lesson at this tennis club. Exciting. I think 10 people are coming. 3 courts. They put a lot of pressure on me. They expect a lot. Nice. These fresh tops of a spar. I don't know the name in English, but we have collected them. Jeroen told me that you can make tea out of it. So let's see. He needs some sugar. I think they smell really nice. It was delicious and very special. Somehow there is a bunch of videos I recorded, and they were recorded in 4 times slower. I've had that once before. I can speed up the videos, but then there is no sound, so don't hate me for it. I hope it's still interesting enough. With the jigsaw, I'm trimming here some planks on the roof. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It so often loses when you're at the end of the to measure distance. I'm trying to make some wood paste here with wood dust and some kind of glue, some filler, but the filler is a little bit too old and too dry. So it's not really working out. I have to find another solution, I'm afraid. Here I have a more liquid glue. This is quite new, but it's also not satisfying the end result. This is to fill up the gaps of the side panels on the top of the roof that we underneath the roof that we have, so insects and bees and whatever can't go into the wood. Meh, not satisfying. Yeah. Jeroen and I are invited at a Jeux de Boules grill party here in Färed. This is the typical paint for the red houses, but now I have it in black. I don't know how liquid I should make it to have a good coverage on the wood and that it also comes out easily out of the spray gun. To pour it now in my little new device, a paint gun on a battery, but it's a little bit thick and it's not really going through the filter. It's almost like making coffee on an old-fashioned way. I skipped the filter, so I hope it's gonna work and that it's not too thick and with some dirt into it. Will it work? It is working, but too slow. So we decide that Jeroen will do the old-fashioned way. I keep doing this, and let's see where it ends. Maybe I need to practice a bit more. Maybe the machine needs to warm up a bit more. But I hope that it will be optimize the process. It is quite therapeutic work, by the way. Jeroen does it on the old-fashioned way. What will work better in the end? What do you think? And do you like the end result? The paint gun was way faster in the end. Yesterday I saw a video of how it all started, the plan for a sauna, the drafts, but also the practical things. Is this ground good enough? And here I'm digging in the snow, and a lot of people said, no, it's not possible. The hill is too steep. There's too many rocks in it. It will never hold. And maybe it will still glide off the hill. I'm still sometimes a bit afraid because the result right now is pretty heavy, and I'm really hoping it will stay on the very strong screws in the ground. But yeah, I've also replanted some vegetation that I'm showing here, but it's incredible to see where it all started and what the result is right now. Quite a difference, huh? On that same hill without snow this time. We pulled out this cable because we're going to use LED lights that are quite not very energy consuming, and the wire we have for that is this one, and we're going to put that as much as possible through the walls. And we're going to have the idea is around 4 spotlights at the outside, and we will have a switch over there and that will go to the outside of the door. We don't have the switch yet. So many things we still have to order in the last moment, because then we suddenly discover what we need, or not suddenly, but sometimes things change. And yeah, the holes have already been drilled. Snikt. Here the wire needs to be on the outside of the vertical stud, and I'm trying to make this with the router, but it's not so easy. The router wants to go its own way and you can't really guide it, so pretty challenging. We tried also something else. This worked a little better. Now we have the challenge to get the lines through the floor, to make a box, an electricity box, to get that electricity and the transformer outside the heated area, so it's not affected by moisture and heat. But it gets stuck in the insulation somewhere in a level. Finally, we have all the lines. So the first layer has been stapled, and now we're sealing off with some aluminium tape. We're marking here where the studs are. And it's quite heavily raining outside, but we have a little temporary window. And my shoes are here, so I won't damage too much the foil. Hey Jeroen.
Hi.
Het ziet er wel een beetje spacy uit, hè?
How are you? It's NASA.
We're working at NASA. Very spacey. Very annoying work. But I think very important. I'm gonna fix this horizontal regel so we can put the Bastupanels in vertical line. Jeroen draws a line every 60 centimeters. The lid of my water well is full of moss, so I'm taking this away a little bit. We're trying here to put the nails into the panels in such a way that the nails are invisible, but it's impossible, because if I put the nail in the beginning of the tongue, then the U-shape of the other panel can't slide enough over it. So, but in the end, it's not so bad to put them just in the middle. Not in the middle, I'll explain that later. So we thought to put the nails in the tongue so it would be hidden from the outside, but that's not possible. So I checked these panels in the little toilet I have. The previous owner had installed them there, and they weren't in the middle, the nails. And then I checked on ChatGPT, and it said, yeah, the middle is not used because of aesthetics. It's more hidden when you put it a little bit outside the middle, and the wood stays stronger. It won't bend too much because of that. So yeah, sometimes I learn new things. To be honest, with this sauna, I learn so many things. Also from Jeroen, but also the lot of research I do. It's amazing how many videos I watch and articles I read about every choice I have to make for this sauna. The width of these little panels is just 7 centimeters, so there's endless cutting before you have a meter installed. So now we try to do as many as possible at once, the cutting. But of course, we need to be aware that it's fully online with each other.
Je hoeft hem niet op te snijden. Ik kan hem zo zagen.
Ja, dan laat je hem nog gewoon in.
Oké, ik dat hij eronder past.
Ja, het is misschien ook te dik. Hè? Misschien ook te dik. We proberen het gewoon.
Ja, het gevaar is, hij gaat over die rand hier nu heen, hè?
The saw got stuck on his axe. There is some external thing there, and that is leaning then on the wood, so we have to do it differently.
Ik wil de spotjes op een moment. Now we had the difficulty of how to cut these off, but I took my iPhone and I measured the amount of the grease, and this amount of the grease I put on the saw machine, so yeah, then automatically it gets the right length, because every little piece, as far as I think, has to be cut separately. Yeah, because yeah, it's going upwards. Yeah, all right.
We optimized our little process. Jeroen is measuring, and I am already preparing a panel, cutting it, and then we put it together, and we nail it, and then I prepare again, and yeah, and this endless times, because the panel, as I said, is only 7 centimeters, so there's a lot of running, walking here on a steep hill. Do you like the results so far? No, I just get this letter from Skatteverket, the tax agency in Sweden, that they haven't approved my request for an F-tax, because I say you haven't sent any proof of the Dutch tax agency that you have no debts in Holland. But I have done that by email. And I tried to reach the person yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, Friday, but he didn't call me back. He hasn't responded to my email, so yeah, I don't know what's happening now, because I did send an email with that proof, so that's it for this video. To be honest, I'm really worried right now. The financials are not going well. The paddle lessons and tennis lessons are way slower than in Holland. I don't need to earn as much as in Holland, but I think the summertime is quite slow. People are going on holiday, have some kind of break, and the investments around my house, the sauna, and the rest of the property are way higher than my budget, or than budgeted, or how do you say this? Than calculated. It's often like that, but when I don't earn money in a good way, at the same time, it's really going slow then, or the money goes out too quickly, and I feel my whole body contracting. I sleep less well. Yeah, I really have to find another solution. I tried to reach to the bank, but they say we can't help you because you don't have proof of your company that you are earning enough. You need a couple of years for that. In fact, it's quite the same as in Holland. I was expecting that, so I need to find another solution. In June, I fly back to Holland because Julia has her birthday then, and I was planning to take my motorbike back. Maybe I have to sell my motorbike, but it's such another baby of me, and it's such a way of life to travel with that and discover beautiful nature. It was also my entrance to Sweden, to discover Sweden, the motorbike. So but yeah, I have to adapt to this new situation, to the new costs that are arising around my property. And yeah, maybe I have to find other work aside. So if you people know things that I can work extra a couple of days in the week, then I would be really helped. Maybe I have to find work from the Netherlands by telephone. I don't know, but yeah, maybe people on this community, on this channel, know things that are living nearby. I can do a lot of things, so I'm not worried about that. But yeah, and the incomes for the vlog, I am earning a couple of euros with these vlogs, but it's going so slow that it's more for the fun than for the money. But I need to weigh that effort, because it takes a lot of work, and the work that is in the filming is a little bit interrupting the work in finishing all the construction stuff, and it's also limiting my amount of work that I can do for money. So I really have to reconsider that. Yeah, it's really affecting me. Maybe you can notice, but I'm sure there will be a solution. But for now, I'm a little bit low in my energy. But yeah, let's see what for solutions will occur. Okay, tack så mycket. Hope to see you next time. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Maybe I can earn a little bit more, but it's also for the fun. Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye bye.